Hey everyone, I hope you're having an exceptional day today. A few of you asked me, Francois, why did you write this new book of yours? And I thought I'll jump onto Facebook Live and just tell you a bit about the reason why I wrote the book. You see, I'm a qualified CA, and I worked for a multinational company, and I was appointed. Actually, started my career, my corporate career there as the finance manager, and I worked my way up, climbed the corporate ladder, and at the age of 32, I was appointed uh, the youngest financial director of this company in the history of this company. And my career goal was always to become the CEO of this corporation by the age that I reached 40. And I think partly because I thought that I'll be able to manage my own time, that I'll enjoy the glitz and glamour that comes with this position. So for the next 2 years, I pushed myself, and I enjoyed great success in my career. But to be honest, it was really to the expense of all the other areas of my life. I was in a routine of get up, go to work, come back home, eat, sleep, and repeat. See, I had these fantastic career goals, and I was making an impact, but I was going about it all the wrong way. Um, my goals, my habits that I had at that point in time was all about me, and not necessarily how I can serve people. So I must be honest. I think my perceived success was actually a huge failure, and by this the second year, the end of the second year of this 2 year period where I just pushed myself and worked my butt off to reach my goal. By the end of the second year, I hated it. I hated every morning when I went to the office. When I got into my car and went to the office, I just hated it. And this wall that I faced was this. See, I was making an impact. I was making an impact to the five shareholders of the company, but that's the only people I made an impact to, and three of them was corporate entities. So in reality, all this hard work, all this sacrifice, I only made an impact to two people. And I thought to myself, surely this can't be defined as success. Because if this was success, then I don't want it. I don't want this if this is success. And I literally felt that I was trapped in a prison. So this one morning, I drove to the office, and radio was on. Didn't really listen to the radio, but the one thing that they said that morning was that to be truly successful, you need to be successful in all areas of your life. To be truly successful, you need to be successful in all areas of your life, and that made me think. That made me think, and couple of months after I heard that message, I made a bold decision. On the 31st of October 2014, I remember that day like it was yesterday. And I remember it quite clearly because of two reasons. The first reason was the stomach cramps that I got and the second reason is that it was my wife's birthday on that day. So that I got into my car, still got the stomach cramps, still hated it, but something was different. And I got to the office, got into my office, went and sat behind my desk, took a piece of paper, took my pen, and I wrote on there, I resign. I wrote other things, but main message was, I resign. You see, on that day, I didn't just resign from my high-paying corporate job. I resigned that day from a place that really gave me so much stress, physical pain. But most importantly, I resigned from a place that had a lot of misguided truths, misguided truths in my life. That evening, Yvette and I went out to celebrate her birthday, and at the restaurant, looked in her eyes, and I said, "I resigned today." I could see the shock in her eyes, but the words that she said back to me was this. She said, "Well, I trust you." So, with that in mind, I started reading. I wanted to find out. I wanted to learn from successful people what made them successful in all areas of their life. So I started reading from entrepreneurs, business owners, superstars, celebrities, people that excelled in culture. So I wanted to learn what made them successful in all areas of their life. And while I was doing this, I started my own business. It was a bit more difficult than I thought. And only 357 days later, after I started my business, I signed my first deal just before I ran out of money. And for the next 2-3 years, I grew my business, started my own accounting and consultancy practice, founded an entrepreneurs club, but still I wasn't satisfied with it. Still, I wasn't making the impact that I wanted to make back in 2014, that I said to myself back in 2014. And what I wanted to do was to share this one common thread from studying the greats. Because what I found out is that all of these successful people, that one common thread is that they have habits that are different than other people's habits. So with this result and this desire, I wrote this ebook, Living a Life of Success, Creating Habits to Impact the People You Serve Positively. Because here's the thing, all the great entrepreneurs, business owners, superstars, sports stars, celebrities, people that moved our society and our world forward, they lived a life of success by creating habits that served other people instead of serving themselves. And that's the main reason why I wrote this book. So I never became the CEO of the corporation that I wanted, but I know that through this book, not only will I make a difference in hundreds and thousands of people's lives directly and indirectly, I will really make a difference in your life. You read this book and apply the principles in it. And that's why I wrote the book, to make a difference in your life. So thanks for spending the last, 8.5 minutes with me. Thanks for taking time, your precious time to listen to me. Tomorrow I'll go into a bit more detail and expand on this concept of living a life of success. And I want to share this with you. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening to me. Remember, always strive for exceptional, and your success is one new habit away. Till we chat again. Cheers.